Hello students, welcome to Shiksha Academy. Today I am going to discuss about a basic concept of Microsoft Access. So without making further delays, let's get started. So to create database, as because Microsoft Access is used to create database, so to create database I have to click on Start, All Apps, click on Access, then the Access will be open. Then next, how to create database inside Microsoft Access. So to create database, we have to click on a blank database after opening the Microsoft Access. Then it will ask you give a file name. So before giving the file name, you have to choose the proper location where you want to actually save this file. To select this location, you have to click on this browse icon or folder icon, then choose the proper location where you want to save this file. I have chosen the location, then I am giving the file name as school, then OK. See, after my file name, an extension name automatically added. So this extension name indicates ACC means access and DB means database. So as because I'm going to create access database, so this extension name has been added automatically. After that, you have to click on create button to create the database. So that is all about how to create database. Then after that, to store the data into the database, you have to create a table first. So to create a table, you have to click on create menu, then click on table option, then the table will be created. Automatically it will be created. So then you have to click on save to give a suitable name of your table. I am putting here student as my table name. Then to give the structure of that table, I have to right click on this table name and choose design view. Inside this design view, you will get three columns. One is field name, another one is data type, another one is description. So this third one, description, it is an optional column. You may fill this value or you can left it. So field name is student ID. I'm giving here field name as student ID. I'm choosing here number, unique number of every students. Then field name is name or student name. See students, I want to say here that name is a reserved word. So if I write name only instead of putting this st underscore over before this name, it will give you an warning message. See, as because name is a reserved word. So you can write this name, it has no issues. But I am writing here st underscore name. It is short text, data type is OK, short text, I have no issues with it. 15 characters long. I want to restrict that name should be 15 characters long. Characters long. So writing this, it is not like that I am restricted this up to 15 characters. To make it a restriction, I have to change in field properties just below of this area. Inside this field property, field size, I am changing here 15 characters. So that's why with the help of these properties, I am restricting the field size up to 15. Then student name, class is also short text in Roman number, class in Roman number, and I'm restricting 4 characters long. class section short text A or B, section A or B, role is the number, that's why I'm changing here, number, role allowed up to 60. So to make it this restriction, I have to change again inside the field property. I'm selecting here integer as a field size, and the condition have to put over this row validation rule. So inside this validation rule, within third bracket, I have to write the field name, which is role, then closing the third bracket, less than equal to 60. So it means now the role has been restricted up to 60. So what will be the error message if some user try to enter value which is more than 60? So the error should you have to write in the next row validation text. I'm writing here roll number must be less than or equal to 60. Roll number must be less than or equal to 60. So then I'm selecting saving this data, saving this structure, then I'm going to insert data into database. So to insert, I have to select datasheet view, go to datasheet view. By default, the datasheet view has been opened when you are creating a table. I'm closing the earlier table as because it is not required. Student ID I'm writing here 1 2 3. Student name is Sachin, class 8, section B, roll number 39. Then 234, Binny, class 7, section A, roll number 12. Then 145, student ID is 145, Richard, section B, roll number 34. Then 543, David, class 7, section A, roll number 17. 345, Urmila, class 8, section A, roll number is 31. 167, Ipshita, class 7, section B, roll number is 15. Then I am trying to enter a value as a student ID which is already been inserted. So I am trying to enter 145 as because 145 is already there. So when I put a tab and Jennifer, class 8, section A, roll number is 50. See, it gives an warning message. So it gives me a warning message. So here what it says, you have entered a duplicate value. So it is clearly showing that I am trying to enter some duplicate value, that's why it not allows me to enter this. So why it is happening here? I have not make any restriction, so why this is happening? So after changing, I'm changing this 105. So now it is okay. Let's move on to design view. See, before this student ID, you will see a key icon over there. So what does it mean? It means the primary key. So when a field selected as a primary key, that means that field must have some unique values and it cannot have null value. Null value means empty value or blank value. So if I try to enter some blank value also, it will restrict me. So that's why this is the reason I'm getting this error message or warning message. So again I'm going to design datasheet view. So now my insertion of data has been completed. You have to enter 20 records as your homework. So then after entering this data, now I have to select. So to select data on basis of some criteria, like I want to get all student details, those who are rates in class 8, that's all about. To select those student details, we have to go create tab, then query design, then select the table name, add selected table, click on this button add selected table. If you are using older version, this section will pop up to you and you have to select the table name and click on add button. So then I'm selecting here, I want to get all the details, or I want to, if you want to see all the details, then you have to select student.star, because star means all. In database there is a concept which indicates star means all. Then on basis of which criteria, where the class is 8, right? Inside this criteria row I am writing here 8. So through this I am telling DBMS that, hey DBMS, show me the details of all students, those who are rates in class 8. So now DBM is showing me the details of all students who reads in class 8. So this is my first select query. So if I am changing here, show me details of all students, those who are rates in class 6. When I am clicking on run, see, no records over there who reads in class 6. One more thing I want to say here, that if you clicking on run, see student class 2 times appear here. So why it is happening? Because here you have checked class column also and for student star. So whenever I am selecting student star, it means it will select the all columns. So again I am selecting showing the class column, so that's why it gives me the class column twice. So to resolve this problem, I have to uncheck this show row from the class column. So now when I'm clicking on run, see everything is fine. Student ID, name, class, section, roll number, and class is not comes up twice. So now let's move on to how you can change the data of a database, or how can we update the data of a database. So I'm saving this query, this select query. I'm writing here select query by class. Then I'm closing it. Then to create an update query, I have to click on create tab, then query design, then select the table, add selected table, then click on query type update. After clicking on update, here you will, what you want to update? I want to update the student name to Sam, whose ID is 143. So I am selecting here student ID, and inside this criteria row I am typing here 143. See, when I am writing Sam, I have write that name inside double quotation. So student, please remember that thing, that whenever you are writing non-numeric value inside the database, you have to put this criteria inside double quotes. And if you are going to enter some values which has numeric value, in that case you have to write without quotation. So 143 is because numeric value, so you have to write without quotation. So I am clicking on run to execute this query. See, you are about to update 0 rows. What does it mean? That means my DBMS does not found any value which has ID 143. So I'm changing this 143 with 145. Let we see what happens. See, now it is showing that you are about to update 1 rows. So I'm clicking on yes. Let's see what happened. 145. Where is 145? So now 145, the name has been changed to Sam. Then this is update query. So I am saving this query as update query. Update query by ID, student ID. Update query by student ID. So next is, and then I have to delete some record on basis of some criteria. So to create a delete query, again click on create tab, then query design, select the table, add this table, then which thing you want to delete? I want to delete the whole record. So to delete whole record, I have to select student.star, that means table name dot star. Then what is the criteria to delete that record? That means which record is going to delete it. I am giving the criteria over there that class should be 7. I want to delete all student details who reads in class 7. So to do this, inside this criteria section, again I am writing the class 7 inside the double quotation marks. Then you have to select this query type to delete. So now I am clicking on run button. See, it warns me that you are about to delete 3 rows. Then I am clicking on yes. Then when I am going back to student table, it is showing that 3 records has been deleted. So to get the data after deletion, you have to click on refresh all button, which is inside home tab. After clicking on refresh all, you will get the undeleted data. So I am saving this query as delete students by class. After that, I have to save the whole database such that all changes should be preserved. So that is all about your holiday homework. You have to write these steps in your copy or in Google Docs. I will show you how you can create these steps inside Google Docs. In the second part of this video, I will show you desktop user how you have to create this project or holiday homework, and for mobile user how you can create your holiday homework. So that is all about today. Thank you everyone. Stay safe. Bye bye.